The following is a special sports presentation of UltimateSportsTalk.com. UltimateSportsTalk.com now presents Mount St. Joseph College Basketball. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Barbarian Apparel. Contact us at barbariancustomers@gmail.com. The Wishbone Tavern. Call Nicole now for your catering needs at 513-834-8607. The Mount St. Joseph University. Iron sharpens iron. Call today at 513-383-9773. Dr. Libby Spees. Call for an appointment, 513-246-8900. LIT Wellness. Call us at 513-659-3017. Indeed and Indeed Flex, coming to Cincinnati soon. Call 513-984-2274. The Roar Store on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University. And official investigators and security services. Call now at 844-263-3424. Mount St. Joseph University Sports is a presentation of UltimateSportsTalk.com. Now let's go to the floor for this Mount St. Joseph University game. And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University. I'm Dave Mitchell. Good to be back with you after about a 3-week layoff. I'll tell you one thing, I did not have COVID, but I had one of the worst cases of bronchitis you will ever imagine. And my voice, I'm going to try to struggle through it here this evening and bring you tonight's ball game between two of these Heartland Conference competitors that are in desperate need of a win here on the 19th of January 2022. The Franklin Grizzlies come to Cincinnati to take on the Mount St. Joseph Lions. The Grizz are 7-8 overall. They are 3-5 in the Heartland Conference, but they have lost 4 in a row coming into tonight's game. For the Lions, they head in with a record of 6-8 overall, and they are 2-5 in the Heartland Conference. They have lost 3 straight, including a game last Wednesday night here at the Harrington Center when they fell to Transy by 12, 69-57. The Lions have lost 4 of the last 5 to the Grizz, and the Grizz in the last meeting, well, they defeated Mount St. Joseph 75, or Mount St. Joseph, I should say, won, breaking a 4-game losing streak to the Grizz, 75-72, and that game was in Franklin, Indiana a year ago. But since 2011, the Mount has won 12, and the Grizz have won 10, and the Lions are 6-5 here at home in the friendly confines of the Harrington Center. Franklin comes in with 6 guys that shoot over 40% from the three-point line. Their starting lineup was going to be kind of a hodgepodge tonight, although they do have their 2 leading scorers back after suffering some injuries and COVID over the last couple of weeks. Matt Krause is back into the lineup, the 6'5 senior, averaging almost 15 points and 10 rebounds a ball game. And Wright, the 6'6 sophomore, averaging 17.3 points per ball game. He is back into the starting lineup tonight. He also grabs 7 rebounds a contest. Devin Young is back into the starting lineup along with Tanner Close tonight for the Lions. The last time we saw Devin play was in Defiance on New Year's Day, and he got his 1,000th career point. And we talked to Devin before tonight's game about that honor. Devin Young, our guest here in the pregame show. Devin, haven't had the opportunity to talk to you since the Defiance game, and you got your 1,000th point. That had to be a thrill for you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's definitely something I just wanted to get off my back. I knew it was getting close, but I didn't know how close. And it was just really special to get the victory, too, on that day.
Did they keep it from you, or did you know exactly how many you needed going into the game? Because nobody told me about it.
I didn't. I knew I was getting kind of close, but I wasn't sure on the exact number, so I was just trying to play and not really think about it too much.
Well, you got it, and then you got everything else and wasn't able to play for the last couple of games. That's had to be frustrating.
Yeah, especially after the Hanover game. I just wasn't feeling too good, so ended up getting the test, came back positive. It's definitely hard to watch when you have no impact on the game, when you can't be there.
How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling pretty good. Just came back from COVID, and then we just had another 5-day break, so just looking forward to getting back to it tonight.
Yeah, your opinion of this team. I know yesterday Toby said that the practice didn't go as well after a 5-day break, but in your opinion, where is this team at right now?
I think we're heading in the right direction. It's just getting a matter of everybody healthy and on the court at the same time, because once we have everybody on the court, we've been doing pretty good for the most part.
How frustrating is it going through all of this for the second consecutive year now?
Yeah, definitely frustrating for sure. After we had a rough first 2 seasons, the seniors and I, and then we're really trying to turn it around. It's been really hard with COVID, just kind of getting in the way of all that. Devin Young, our guest here on the pregame show. We're also going to talk to him about his new shoe business, and we'll do that when we replay this interview coming up at halftime of tonight's ball game. But we're getting set for the game tonight. Franklin, 7-8 overall, 3-5 in the Heartland Conference, taking on the Mount St. Joseph Lions at 6-8, and they are 2-5 in the Heartland. When we come back, we'll take a look at the standings and get set for tonight's action, and also talk with head coach Toby Kerrigan right after these timeouts.
Your shipping manager left to find themselves, leaving you lost. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students, whether it's spiritware, gifts, or snacks. But the Roar Store is more. They offer everything from notebooks to laundry detergent, even brake fluid and tire repair, plus a wide range of food and drink. And it's just a walk away. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University.
Changing lives is what great teachers do. Mount St. Joseph University's Reading Science program that uses highly effective research-based methods improved my students' lives and helped me climb higher in my career. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/read.
Well, around the Heartland Conference tonight in women's college basketball, games that tipped off at 7 o'clock. Transy is at Hanover and Defiance will be at Earlham. The Rose-Hulman-Anderson game has already been postponed tonight. And Manchester will be at Bluffton. Franklin entertains Mount St. Joseph. That game will get underway at 7:30 here this evening, so in just about 5 minutes. Transy is leading the Heartland Conference. They have won 12 in a row. They're 12-0 overall, 4-0 in conference play. Rose-Hulman right behind them, though, at 4-1. This is the women's basketball standings. Then comes Manchester at 3-2. Bluffton and Hanover each at 4-3. Anderson at 4-4. The Mount at 2-3, along with Defiance at 2-4. Franklin 2-5, and Earlham is 0-4. Tonight in men's college basketball around the Heartland Conference, here's a look at the schedule. And it will be Earlham at Defiance. That game tips off at 7:30. Also at 7:30, Hanover will be at Transylvania. Anderson will play at Rose-Hulman tonight at 7:30. Bluffton is at Manchester. That game also tips off at 7:30, along with this one. And the men's basketball standings coming into tonight, Hanover on top of it with a record of 7-1. Then comes Rose at 5-2. Anderson and Manchester each at 5-3. Transy, Defiance are locked in, tied at 3-3 in the Heartland Conference. Franklin at 3-5. Then comes the Mount at 2-5. Bluffton 1-4, and Earlham at 0-5. And when we come back, we'll talk with head coach Toby Kerrigan right after this timeout.
Indeed presents Closing the Interview with Mariano Rivera.
First, do some research on the team. That's a great lineup. And know what should work. Make sure that you have some good lighting. That works too. Then find the right grip and let it fly.
Hi.
You got this.
Hi.
Dave Mitchell back here at the Harrington Center, where the Lions are getting set to take on the Grizz. Should be a good one here this evening between two teams that one is offensive-minded in Franklin and the other defensive-minded in the Mount. And the Lions, well, they're looking to break a 3-game losing streak, while Franklin's looking to break a 4-game losing streak. And we talked with head coach Toby Kerrigan about that earlier this evening. Heading into tonight's game against Franklin, our guest Toby Kerrigan. Toby, it's almost like we've gone back 365 days and everything is up in the air right now. How do you feel about what's going on right now and where your team stands?
Well, I mean, I think we're just like everybody else. You try to deal with adversity as it pops up. I mean, right now it's kind of, you're not sure who's going to be in practice and who's going to be in games, and so you just try to prepare the best you can and talk about guys stepping up when it's time for them to step up, and so yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough on the court, off the court, but everybody's in the same boat, so we'll get through it like we did last year.
You said prior that when you're looking at this team, you've had 5 days off, yesterday a rough practice. So is there anything that you can lay your hands on right now that you're pretty confident in about this team?
Well, I mean, I think we're going to play hard. I mean, that's not going to be an issue. So, that's all you can do. You can go out there. We had 1 day to prepare yesterday, and we tried to go over some of our stuff and walk through some Franklin stuff yesterday, and we did again today. So, let's go out there and play hard and try to make some shots and get some stops.
Obviously I've been on the injured list too, and then the last 3 games I want to ask you about them. What's happened with this team over the last 3 games?
We just haven't been able to make shots. I mean, a couple games we were good enough defensively and didn't make some shots, and another game we were good enough offensively and couldn't get any stops. So we haven't been able to put both sides of the ball together completely for 40 minutes. We have for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, but not 40. So, hopefully we can get through all this. We'll be done with a lot of this COVID stuff, and everybody's almost back, and we can get on a little roll here the last month of the season.
Do you think we'll ever get over this stuff?
Well, I'm just trying to be optimistic right now. So,
Franklin's had, as you said, everybody's had the same problems. Franklin's had the same problems that everybody else has had in the conference. But, boy, when they're at full strength, aren't they?
Yeah, when they put their lineup that they started the season out with, I mean, they got 4 guys that shoot over 42% from three. So they've got some guys that can really get going offensively, and they're big and long. And so, but like everybody else, those guys haven't been out there the whole time together, just for whatever reason. So they're battling the same stuff everybody else is. So it'll be interesting to see who's out there when the ball goes up tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if they're at full strength, what are the things that you've got to do to stop them here this evening?
Well, we've got to be able to contain them from three, obviously. With that many guys that can really shoot it, you're going to have to stay out, which opens up driving opportunities for them. And so you got to be able to guard your yard and stay in front and play some one-on-one defense without the foul. And at the same time, you have to try to take away what guys are good at. Ty Wright's really good going to his right. Like when he gets going right, he's hard to stop. He's 6'6", can get up off the floor. He's really tough. So like we got to try to take that away from him. Same with their guys in the post. They like to get over their left shoulder with their right hand, and so we got to try to take those things away tonight.
I'm looking at this Krause kid, and he's a tough load to handle, too.
Yeah, and they've got 3 guys that have over 30 offensive rebounds, which is a big number. I mean, that's a big number for each of them. And so, they get it up on the rim. They can score in transition, and then they go get it. Nobody runs into anybody's backs. They're trying to get every offensive rebound. So we'll have to make sure when we get stops that we're really checking guys out and rebounding the ball.
I'm looking at their roster, and I'm seeing 6'5", 6'6", 6'4", 6'3". Are they the biggest team in the conference?
Probably, yeah. I mean, we talk about we've been trying to prepare for what we think is their top 5 guys. Point guard 6'1", and then it's 6'5" and above the rest of the way out. So, yeah, they probably are. And
tonight, I'm assuming you're going to have Young and Close back.
Correct. Yeah, both of those guys will be out there tonight, and I know Tanner's excited to get back out there again. He got back and then had to sit down for a couple games, and so he's excited to get back out there, as is Devin.
This poor kid, can he ever get on the floor consistently now?
He can't catch a break right now, but hopefully we're good to go here for a month or so.
Toby, away from this game tonight, any word on what the Heartland is going to do with all of these games being postponed and what they'll do for the postseason tournament? Anything official yet?
Nothing official yet. There's been a couple scenarios, couple probabilities that might happen, but nothing's official yet. So right now you can make games up, but they don't count towards your record. So that's really up to the 2 schools that couldn't play the game. So I don't know what we're going to do yet. It's kind of a little bit like last year. We'll wait and see, and whatever they say we're going to do, we'll do it.
And tonight, of course, is a game where both teams need to win between the Franklin Grizzlies and the Mount St. Joseph Lions. And the Lions have lost 3 in a row, and Franklin has lost 4 in a row. Franklin heads in with a record of 7-8 overall, 3-5 in the Heartland Conference, while the Lions are 6-8 overall, and they are 2-5 in the Heartland Conference. I'm Dave Mitchell. When we come back, before we leave, we just want to get involved in this. It is a ceremony for Devin Young, who scored his 1,000th career point on New Year's Day against Defiance. And congratulations to the Lions senior. And we'll be talking with him more about that coming up at halftime. I'm Dave Mitchell. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip-off of this evening's ball game between Franklin and Mount St. Joseph right after this timeout.
But with work and a busy life, how could I fit it all in? Then I learned Mount St. Joseph University offers a flexible master's program in organizational leadership. For about 1 Saturday a month, I studied and refined my leadership skills alongside working professionals and top-notch professors. I'm now the leader I set out to be. The Mount's organizational leadership program helped me climb higher in my career. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/MSOL.
Are you ready to focus on your health and well-being? Are you ready to create a culture where the values of health and wholeness are promoted and practiced? I'm Tanya Fosnock-Jolliffe, a proud MSJ alum and the founder of LIT Wellness Solutions. My years of experience as a registered and licensed dietitian nutritionist have taught me that lasting health transformation requires focusing on all dimensions of well-being and not just physical health. Check us out at litwellnesssolutions.com to learn more about how you can begin creating a culture of wellness for yourself, your family, and your business.
Dayton Children's cares about the health of your children. Hi, I'm Kirk Herbstreit. Growing up in Centerville, my parents taught me the importance of being healthy, and now I'm teaching my kids. Childhood obesity is on the rise, but there are small steps that we can take to fight it. Turn off video games and go outside, ride bikes, go to the park, or learn a new dance. Parents, once we get moving, our kids will follow. Get moving!
Dayton Children's, experts you trust, caring for the children you love.
It is basketball time from the Harrington Center here on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University. I'm Dave Mitchell. Good to have you along tonight on UltimateSportsTalk.com. Let's check out the starting lineups first of all for the visiting Franklin Grizz, who come in with a record of 7, averaging 6.9 points a game and 4 rebounds. At the other forward will be Lynn King. King, number 30, a 6'4 freshman. He is averaging 3.3 points a game and 2.7 rebounds a contest. In the middle will be Ty Wright. Ty Wright, number 24. He's their leading scorer, averaging 17 points a game and 7 rebounds. He is a 6'6 sophomore. And in the backcourt will be number 40, Matt Krause. Krause coming back after having a bout with COVID. Krause, 6'5 senior, averaging 14 points and 10 rebounds. And at the other guard will be Cody Samples, number 11, averaging 2.7 points a game. Samples is a 6'1 freshman. So it will be Samples and Krause in the backcourt. Right in the middle, Crow and King in the front court for Brian Lebowitz in his second year as head coach of the Grizz. 16 wins against 14 defeats. He is assisted by Mark Krause and Sam Kinder. Now for the Lions. They will start at the forwards. Number 1, Devin Young, a 6'6 senior, averaging 16 a game. Tanner Close will be at the other forward. Number 2, he's a 6'1 senior, averaging 5 points a contest. In the backcourt will be Willard Cluxton. Cluxton, number 3, averaging 3 points per ball game. He's a 5'9 sophomore. Brady Thomas will be at the other guard, number 23, a 5'10 senior, averaging 13 a game. And Dane Gardner will also be in the starting lineup tonight. Number 0, a 6'2 freshman, averaging 6 points and 4 rebounds a contest. So it's Gardner, Cluxton, Thomas, Close, and Young for Toby Kerrigan in his 11th year. 129 wins, 130 defeats. He's 93-84 in the Heartland Conference and looking to win another game here at home. They are 4-4 here at home, while Franklin is 5-2 on the road. Lions will be going from left to right across your computer screen, and it is controlled by Wright into the backcourt to Samples, and we are underway as Franklin's got the basketball. Good to have you along tonight. Krause gets it over to King. Left baseline goes to Crow. Now to King, back out front to Samples, long three-pointer, right of the circle, got it. Samples gives Franklin the early lead at 3-0, and Franklin goes with a man-to-man full-court press, but the Lions get it inbounds to Gardner, and he'll break it across the timeline, gets it off to Young, now to Tanner Close. Bounce pass to Young, left of the circle. Young with it, top of the key, gets it on the right side to Tanner Close. Bounce pass right in the lane to Devin Young. Here comes the double team. Cross-court pass out to Brady Thomas for the left wing 3. Got it. Brady with his first 3 of the night ties the game up at 3 apiece. Into the front court, Samples goes on the right side to Krause. Gets it off to King, left of the circle. On the right-hand side, now to Krause. He'll dribble to the left of the circle, to the left elbow, down to the left block, into the lane, puts on a good move, put it up, hit it at the bottom of the rim. No, blocked again by Young. Out of bounds, back to the Lions. Good defense underneath by Devin Young. And Matt Krause just could not get a good look at the bucket. Lions with the basketball after the first turnover of the ball game. And Thomas brings it across, off to Young, back to Thomas. On the right side to Tanner Close. Top of the key, it goes to Devin Young, right wing. Over to Close, dribbles top of the circle, now right wing to Thomas. Bounce pass right side to Young, cross-court pass to the left corner to Cluxton. Back outside to the left wing to Thomas. Thomas with 9 on the shot clock will reset the offense out near the center circle. Now left of the circle to Young, he'll drive left of the lane, put it up off the glass rim, nope, and Krause got the rebound. Krause will clear it off up the floor for the Grizz to Samples. On the left wing, it goes to Crow. Crow underneath to King, steps underneath, lost it, got it back, reverse layup, good. Lynn King with his first 2. And Franklin is back out in front at 5-3, 18 minutes to go in the first half. Close with it off to Brady Thomas. Left of the circle to Devin Young, now back to Thomas, dribbles left side around a pick by Young. To Gardner, sideline left, back to Thomas, right elbow. Out front it goes to Young. Now to Thomas, top of the key for the 3, spun it in and out, nope. And Krause grabbed his second rebound of the evening. He'll clear it up the floor into the front court to Ty Wright for the long 3, got it. Boy, Ty Wright, one of those guys that's shooting over 40% this year from three-point range for the Grizz, gives them a 5-point lead here early with 17:24 to go in the first half. Young on the right side, it goes to Gardner, dribbles to the right of the circle, now down on the right block to Devin Young. Young's going to drive in against King, put it up off the glass and in. Devin with his first 2, looking aggressive offensively tonight, and it's 8-5. Franklin with a 3-point lead. Samples out near the center circle, goes to King on the left wing right around a pick by King. Wright picks up the dribble, goes left wing to King. King looking underneath, guarded by Close, backing in against Tanner. Top of the key, Krause, long 3, off the front iron, nope. And the rebound, Willard Cluxton. He'll dribble it up across the timeline on the left-hand side to Gardner, down to the left baseline, to the block. Spins it back into the lane, now back to the baseline against Krause. Lobs a pass out to Young, right corner 3 by Devin, no good. And the rebound taken down by Carter Crow. Crow will get it up the floor to Samples. On the right side, gets it back out to Crow, now off to Samples. Samples looking underneath, gets it to Crow, right of the lane to King. King backing him down underneath against Gardner, step through move, laid it up and in. King's got 4, and Franklin really shooting the basketball well here early, leads at 10-5. On the right side, Tanner Close. Close with it, gets it off top of the key to Devin Young. Young now off to Close, back to Gardner, top of the key to Tanner. Tanner drives right of the lane, down to the right block, spins into the lane, now back to the baseline, back inside, left-hand layup, good. Tanner with his first 2, Lions cut it to 3 again, and there'll be a blocking foul called coming up on Willard Cluxton, and Cluxton looked like he may have taken a knee in the back, maybe the kidney area, and he'll have a minute or so to try to recuperate from that collision because we've got the first media timeout. 15:51 left to go in the first half. Your score, it's Franklin 10, the Mount 7 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Are you ready to focus on your health and well-being? Are you ready to create a culture where the values of health and wholeness are promoted and practiced? I'm Tanya Fosnock-Jolliffe, a proud MSJ alum and the founder of LIT Wellness Solutions. My years of experience as a registered and licensed dietitian nutritionist have taught me that lasting health transformation requires focusing on all dimensions of well-being and not just physical health. Check us out at litwellnesssolutions.com to learn more about how you can begin creating a culture of wellness for yourself, your family, and your business.
Brian Lebowitz, in his second year as head coach of Franklin, he took over for long-standing head coach Kerry Prather, who took over the university's presidential position and retired from coaching basketball. And Lebowitz has got a record of 2 games over 500, but it has been a tumultuous reign for Lebowitz because of the COVID situation over the last couple of years. 10-7, Franklin on top of it. 15:51 left to go in this first half of action. Both teams come out with their original starting 5. Now the Mount sends in Spencer Kinnett and David Lewers. Lewers leading the team, is second in the team, in scoring. Franklin with the basketball, top of the circle. Lions in the man-to-man on the right side. Krause, long 3, right sideline, hit it short. Krause takes down the rebound, though, chased it down to the corner. Top of the key, Ty Wright. Wright gets it over. on the right-hand side to Crow. Now back over to Krause, who will dribble it up between the circles. Krause spinning in against Kinnett. Over to Ty Wright. Now to King, 15-footer, put it up from the right elbow, no good. Good box out by the Lions, and David Lewis came down with a rebound. Lewis gets it into the front court on the left-hand side to Close. Now sideline left to Kinnett, and he'll dribble it out between the circles. Now to Brady Thomas. Right wing, Tanner Close. Right baseline, it goes to Kinnett, backing in. Now out front to Lewis. He'll dribble to the free throw line. Out to the right wing to Kinnett. Now between the circles, Thomas. Top of the key, Young. Young bounce pass on a backdoor to Brady Thomas, and it went right through his hands and into one of the shoulders of the cheerleaders sitting at the end of the floor. First turnover of the ball game committed by the Lions, and that gives it back to Franklin. Lions go with a full court press. Into the ball game now for Franklin is Logan Hudgins. Hudgins is 6'4" sophomore, number 22, and Hudgins' left corner is going to put up the three-pointer. First touch, and he puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, Brady Thomas. Thomas gets it up the floor to Lewis, left baseline to Tanner Close. Now backs it out front. Close with it. Right of the lane to Devin Young. Young backing in, up and under move, and he got tied up, and they're going to call a walking violation on Devin Young underneath. Looked like he got tied up, but the officials called the walk, and that's the second turnover against the Lions in the last minute of play. Krause with it on the right side. Goes off to Crow. Crow gets it outside to Hudgins. Now left side, Ty Wright. Back to Hudgins, left corner. Hudgins dribbles up to the wing. Top of the key to Samples. On the right wing, it goes to Carter Crow. Crow dribbles inside the lane. Stops at the line. Back to Samples. Three-pointer left wing, no good. And the rebound knocked around on the floor. It comes down into the hands of Devin Young. Young will clear it up the floor on the right-hand side to Close. Close into the lane, splits the defense, up and under move, laid it up, won't go short, but he's fouled by Ty Wright. Good move down low by Tanner. And he got a bird in the air and Ty Wright, and Tanner will go line right, shooting 2 shots. On Ty Wright, that'll be his first personal. And the first against Franklin as a team is Tanner, shooting 50% from the free throw line this year. Cans the first one, he's got 3. And it's 10-8. Franklin on top of it. Second one by Close, got them both. Tanner with 4. Now he'll leave the ball game, and Dane Gardner's back in. And also coming in for the Lions is number 13, Cam Decker. Decker into the ball game for the Lions. With it is Samples. He's going to drive left of the lane, laid over the left hand, nope. And the rebound taken down by Jack Kohler, who's into the ball game now. Kohler clears it off up into the front court to David Lewis. Lewis with the basketball on the right-hand dribble. Decker's on the floor along with Lewis, Kohler, Kinnett, and Gardner. Shot put up by Lewis, no good. It was blocked out of the air. It was pulled out by Decker. Now off to Kohler for the long 3, around the rim and in. That's the first 3 of the night by Jack Kohler, and the Lions have taken a lead now at 12-10. With it, Crow goes down to Krause. Krause dribbles in against Gardner to the left block. Back outside to Hudgins on the right wing to Samples. Samples backing down in against Lewis. Lost the handle, out of bounds, but last touched by the Lions. And Franklin will regain control. Now King is coming back into the ball game for Franklin, and Krause is going to get a breather. Putting it in play will be Samples, left of his own bucket, with 7 on the shot clock. Inbounds it to Wright in the circle from 17, no good. And the rebound taken down by Jack Kohler. Kohler clears it up the floor to Lewis. On the left baseline, it goes to Kinnett. Back out to Lewis. Top of the key, Kohler down on the right sideline to Gardner. Now right block, it goes to Lewis. Back inside to Kinnett. Drives the lane, put it up. No, and a foul is going to be called on Ty Wright. And that'll be his second. And Brian Lebowitz is going to have a decision to make here. Ty Wright picks up his second. And that is the second team foul against Franklin. And line right will be Spencer Kinnett, shooting 41% from the stripe. Put that one up, and it rams in and falls. So Kinnett with his first point of the ball game. And it's 13-10. Lions lead it by 3, 12:29 to go in the first half. Second one by Kinnett, line right. Spins it, shoots it, got it off the glass. 2 for Spencer, 14-10. Lions lead it. Franklin started out hot, but boy, they've fallen off in the shooting category, shooting just 31%. On the right-hand side, Hudgins, right of the lane, King. Back out to Hudgins, now top of the key, Samples, long 3, drilled it. Samples has got 2 3-pointers for 6 points, and it's 14-13. The Lions with the 1-point lead as we hit the 12-minute mark. Gardner, bounce pass, goes to Decker, now back out to Gardner. Gardner top of the circle to the left elbow. To Kinnett, top of the key, Gardner, dribbles right side, now backing in. Gets that out front to Lures on the right wing. Between the circles, Kinnett. Left sideline, Jack Kohler. Kohler with 5 on the shot clock, top of the key, Kinnett. He'll drive the lane, laid up with the left hand, good. Spencer Kinnett with 4. Lions lead it by 3 again. Right side, Wright's going to put up the long 3. Nope. Hudgins got the offensive rebound, right back up and in. Hudgins with his first 2 on the offensive glass, and it's 16-15. Franklin with the lead, 11:19 to go in the first half. Kohler gets it out to Lures. Lures between the circles on the right wing. It goes to Jack Kohler again. Around a pick by Decker. Kohler on the left wing to Dane Gardner. Gardner looks for it, 1 dribble. Bounce pass right elbow to Cam Decker. Now back out front to Dane Gardner. Gardner top of the circle, left wing Lures. Left of the lane to Decker, backing in. Top of the key, Kohler, 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up from 15 from the line, got it. Jack's got 5, and that's a great sight to see Kohler hitting his first 2 shots of the night. Lions lead it by 3 again, 18-15. Samples around a pick out front as they congregate out front. Franklin does. They get it to King at the free throw line. King shuffled the feet, no call. Top of the key, Samples again, same spot, long 3, nope. Hit it off the back iron this time, and Kohler got the rebound. Up to Lures. On the left side, it goes to Kinnett. Kinnett spins to the baseline, left of the lane, now back out front to Lures. Lures bounce pass top side to Cam Decker. Decker hands it off to Lures and gets it over to Gardner. Top of the key, Lures with it, left wing. Lures spins down, left of the lane, and gets it back out front to Jack Kohler. Kohler with a right wing, stops, crossover pass, into the left corner to Lures, put it up from 3, no good. Rebound tapped outside, comes down into the hands of Kinnett. And the Lions will reset it at 20 on the shot clock. Kohler, top of the key, long 3, nope, off the side iron. That was a heat check for Jack. And the rebound taken down by Wright. He'll take it all the way, lay it up, no good. Tipped up by Wright, no again. Wright again, up and in. Boy, Ty Wright stayed ferocious on the glass. He's got 5, and it's 18-17. 9:35 left to go in the first half. With it, David Lures for the Lions. On the right wing to Jack Kohler. Now on the left-hand side, Gardner. Gardner looked right, went right to Decker. Back to Gardner, around a pick by Decker to the free throw line. Out to Kohler, long 3, right wing again, no good. And the rebound taken down by Hudgins. Hudgins will clear it off up the floor to Samples, and he'll bring it across the timeline from right to left. Samples, left side it goes to Wright, down to King, left block, backing in against Gardner, trying to use his size against him, into the lane, spins, laid it up with the left hand, nope, and the rebound taken down by the Lions, Cam Decker. Off to Dane Gardner, and the Lions will now hold it up and try to get a good shot here with 8:45 to go in the first half. They lead it by 1. Decker to the top of the key, now to Kohler. Kohler left side, Kinnett. Kinnett with it back out front near the center circle. Kinnett on the left-hand side goes to Dane Gardner. Gardner top of the key to Kinnett. He'll drive right of the lane all the way to the hole. Laid it up. Nope, but he's fouled on the way to the bucket. And Spencer will go line right shooting 2 when we come back. 8:27 left to go in this first half. It's the Mount 18, the Grizz 17 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
For more than a century, Mount St. Joseph University has prepared nursing leaders who serve their patients with the heart of a lion. Whether entering the nursing field, changing careers, or expanding your professional skills, innovative simulation labs and a variety of clinical sites prepare you to deliver exceptional patient care. With flexible undergraduate and graduate programs taught by highly credentialed faculty, the Mount will help you climb higher. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/nursing.
If you're looking for a pediatrician that will take time to listen with genuine concern and compassion, make an appointment with Mount St. Joseph alum Dr. Libby Spees. Call 513-246-8900. Dr. Spees has been a part of the Cincinnati area all of her life and has experienced a lifelong affinity for working with children and helps them feel comfortable. She gets to know the patient, not just their medical charts, but their interests, hobbies, likes, and dislikes. So become a part of the Spees medical family. Call today for an appointment. Dr. Libby Spees, 513-246-8900. Well, Franklin's shooting 7 of 21 from the field so far in this game for 33%. They're 3 of 9 from three-point range. That's easy, 33%. Lions, 6 of 13 for 46% and 2 of 8 from three-point range for 25%. Lions right now, though, are perfect from the stripe at 4 for 4, and going line right will be Spencer Kinnett. That foul, by the way, was committed by Hudgins. Logan Hudgins picking up his first foul. That's the third against Franklin as a team. Line right, Kinnett put it up off the side iron and missed it. So I jinxed him. Now Kinnett will get the second one. Kohler stays in the ballgame along with Tanner Close and Kinnett. Brady Thomas and Willard Cluxton are back in for the Lions. Second one by Kinnett, no good. And the rebound taken down by Lynn King. King of Franklin gets it up the floor to Jalen Love, who's into the ball game. Jalen Love, number 24 in the back of his uniform, 6'2 sophomore. Gets a bounce pass stolen away by the Lions. Cluxton went to the floor to get it. Up the floor to Kohler, into the right corner to Brady Thomas. Brady Thomas gets it off right block to Tanner Close. Close backing it against Krause. Spins, left-hand layup, got it. Tanner with 6, 20-17. Lions lead it by 3. Love with it between the circles with the right-hand dribble, now the left hand. Love running the point around a pick by Krause. Now gets it off to King, left of the lane to Hudgins, left corner. Hudgins dribbles it up to the left wing, gets it off to Jalen Love between the circles. Now sideline right, now down underneath to Krause. Krause knocked Kinnett to the floor, and they're going to call a flop on Kinnett, even though Krause stuck his shoulder right into the solar plexus of Kinnett, knocked him to the floor, got the bucket, and the official called a flop. So we'll have the other media timeout coming up for the ball game. 7:36 left to go in this first half, and the Lions have a 1-point lead at 20-19 over Franklin on UltimateSportsTalk.com. Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students, like when you need a textbook. Students can order books exclusively online that they can pick up at the Roar Store through our new eCampus site. eCampus includes 2 different shipping options. Free online shipping to Textbook Delivery Hub located in the Roar Store, or delivered to your off-campus residence. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University. 7:36 left to go in this first half. And the Lions are on top of it, 20-19. It's gotten to the point anymore, folks, when officials don't call the offensive foul and the defensive player falls down, they immediately call it a flop, whether it is or not. And that's what happened on that play. I'm not saying that Krause committed an offensive foul, but that doesn't mean that Kinnett flopped either. It's just an automatic call by the officials anymore that if you fall down and they don't call the offensive foul, it's a flop. 20-19, Lions with it. Young gets it right of the lane to Tanner Close. Close with a right block, spins into the lane, left-hand layup, laid it up off the glass. No this time. And the rebound taken down by Carter Crow. Crow gets it up to Love. He hustles it into the front court. Lost the handle, stolen by Devin Young. Young will bring it back the other way. Gets a bounce pass to Brady Thomas, laid it up left side, too hard, way off the mark, and the rebound taken down by Young. He'll hustle it back into the front court. Top of the key, Krause. Krause dribbles left hand, left of the lane, turn around right hand hook shot, no good. Devin Young got the rebound. This is too fast a pace for the Lions right now. They've got to slow it up, and Brady Thomas does. Now to Cluxton on the left side to Tanner Close, off to Jack Kohler. Kohler gets it off to Tanner Close, right corner. Close now dribbles up to the wing, top of the key, Devin Young. Young hands it off to Brady Thomas. Long three by Brady. Put it up off the back iron, no good, and the rebound tipped into the hands of Krause for Franklin. Gets it off to Love, and he'll bring it across with 6.5 remaining in the half. Lions with a 1-point lead, 20-19. Hudgins off to King, sideline right, it goes to Crow, back to King. King stops right of the lane, cross-court left wing, down into the left corner to Jalen Love for the three, got it. Jalen Love has got three, and Franklin has regained the lead at 22-20. Into the front court, Brady Thomas. Off to Devin Young, right side to Brady Thomas. Now back to Tanner Close into the right corner for three, got it. Tanner normally does not take a three-point shot. He did that time, his first of the night. He's got 9, and the Lions have taken the lead again at 23-22 as we go back and forth. King, right of the lane, backing it against Close. Skips the shot, now gets it back out front to Krause for the long three, no good. King got the offensive rebound, put it up and in. King with 6. And the Lions down by a point again at 24-23. 5:29 to go in this first half. Close with it, between the circles to Brady Thomas to Young, backdoor to Brady Thomas, laid it up and in. Boy, the Lions ran that to perfection. Brady's got 5 in the ball game. Lions lead it again by a point. Love throws up a three-pointer right side, no good, and the rebound tapped out of bounds by Tanner Close. David Lewis and Dane Gardner will come in for Tanner Close and Jack Kohler. Brady Thomas will leave now, and coming back in, Spencer Kennett. So the Lions have got Gardner, Kennett, Cluxton, Lewis, and Young on the floor with 5:10 remaining to go in the first half. And Cluxton will put it in play, and does, against the semi-full court pressure put on by Franklin to Lewis. Lewis with it between the circles, top of the key, Devin Young. Young on the left-hand side, David Lewis around a pick by Young to the free throw line, right-hand dribble, into the corner to Kennett, now back out to Gardner. Gardner swings it over on the left-hand side to Young. Young tried to drive, got the ball knocked free and out of bounds, and back to the Lions. Gardner unusually scoreless here this evening. Came in averaging 6 a game, but he has not been able to post up down low as he normally does. 5 on the shot clock. Cluxton back over to Young, got it back to Cluxton, tried to put up the shot, stolen away by Hudgins. Hudgins gets it into the front court to Samples. Lions have now committed 3 turnovers in the ball game, compared to 2 for Franklin. Wright down into the right corner to Hudgins, dribbles to the wing, now to King. King with it back over to Hudgins, sideline right, guarded by Kennett, dribbles up to the wing, now back out front Samples, 9 on the shot clock. Samples left of the lane, spins into the lane, and he walked with it. Bobbled it and walked with it. Turnovers are even now at 3 apiece. 4:15 to go in this first half. Lions lead it by a point, and they have the basketball. Lures with it to Young, now back to Lures. Off to Willard Cluxton, left of the circle, goes to Devin Young, hands it off to Willard. Now back over to Kennett, and reaching in Samples, and he got Kennett across the jaw with a forearm and committed the foul. On Samples, that is his first. And it's been a really well-played first half by both teams. 3 turnovers on each and 4 team fouls against Franklin, just 1 on the mound. 25-24. Young left of the lane to Lures, put up the 3. And Evan. We've got a forearm foul underneath against Franklin on Lynn King before the shot that Lures hit. So it'll be no shot, and we move into the final media timeout of the first half. So with 3:54 remaining, Your score, it's the Mount 25, the Grizz 24 on UltimateSportsTalk.com. Every day is a great day at the Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi Plaza. The Wishbone Tavern still serves the best wings and burgers in town, but now they offer brunch on Saturday and Sunday starting at 10 a.m. And for your next event, use the Wishbone Tavern's party room, capable of holding up to 60 people. Contact Nicole for a reservation. With a menu full of fresh ingredients, hand-breaded appetizers, and a relaxed family-type atmosphere, your good time will begin when you walk in the door. The Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi Plaza, a proud member of the community, open Monday through Friday at 11, Saturday and Sunday at 10. Dave Mitchell back here at the Harrington Center. And the Lions lead it by a point, 25-24. .354 remaining to go here in the first half of action. And Devin Young will put it in play for the Lions. Young, left of the circle. Now gets it off to David Lewis. Right of the lane, it goes to Devin Young. He's immediately double-teamed. Now gets it back down into the left corner to Kennett. Kennett into the right corner to David Lewis. Couple of dribbles to the left of the lane. Stops, picks up the dribble. Out front to Young. Pump fake, 3 on the shot clock. 17-footer by Devin. Missed everything. And the shot clock violation is going to be called against the Lions. Krause went up, actually grabbed the ball, then fell to the ground. 3:33 left to go. 25-24, Mount leads it by a point. On the right side of the lane, it goes to Krause, now back to Samples. Samples gets it to Ty Wright. Wright dribbles it out of a crowd, now top of the circle. On the left wing, it goes to Krause, spins into the lane, bounce pass to King. King backs in against Gardner, underneath the bucket, clears it back out front to Hudgins, 6 in the shot clock. Hudgins, couple of dribbles, now Samples, top of the key, to the line, to the lane, threw up the shot, no, and an offensive foul will be called on Cody Samples as he ran over the top of Dane Gardner. That is his first, or check that, his second, excuse me. And the 6th against Franklin as a team. 25-24, 3:03 remaining. Tanner Close comes in. Brady Thomas comes in for the Lions. Lures will leave the ball game. So will Kennett. So the Lions have got Close, Gardner, Young, Cluxton, and Thomas on the floor. Wright, Love, King, Hudgins, and Krause for Franklin. Under 3 minutes to go now. Top of the key, Devin Young. Hands it off to Brady Thomas. Gets it to Tanner Close to the left of the circle. And back out to Young. Hands it off to Gardner. Gardner to the free throw line. Back outside. Knocked free by Jalen Love and out of bounds. And it will stay with the Lions. 12 on the shot clock. And they'll have it near the scoreboard operator on the scorer's table. Young will put it in play, does easily to Cluxton, now to Brady Thomas, 10 on the shot clock. Thomas, left sideline, bounce past Devin Young, left corner, pump fake, drives left to the lane, stops, pops it from 5, missed everything, and the rebound Hudgins. 2.5 remaining. Love will bring it into the front court. Jalen Love on the right-hand side goes to Ty Wright, now to King, with the basketball, backing in against Gardner, top of the key, Krause for the 3, nope, and the rebound taken down by Brady Thomas. Thomas brings it up the right side, 2:15 remaining. Bounce pass right of the lane to Devin Young. Here comes the double team. Hook pass underneath to Gardner. Back outside to Tanner Close, and it threw it by him and almost out of bounds, but Tanner bounced it on the sideline for the turnover. Gardner's going to get a breather, and Kennett will come into the ball game. That's the 4th turnover of the game committed by the Lions. 2 minutes to go. Into the front court. On the left side is King. Gets it now to Wright. Wright dribbles to the free throw line. Stops. Pops a long 3. Got it. Boy, he has got a rainmaker of a 3, but it is a pretty shot. And that gives Franklin the lead again at 27-25. That's 6 lead changes we've had in this first half. Cluxton bounce pass on the backdoor to Devin Young. Pump fake, put it up. Nobody's fouled. Boy, nice pass underneath to Devin Young. You normally see Young throwing that bounce pass on the back door, but this time he was the recipient. 27-25. Foul called against King. That is his second. And that's the 7th against Franklin as a team. And Devin Young goes line right, shooting 2. Put up the first one, got it. That's his 3rd point of the ball game. Devin shooting 83% from the line this year. King out of the ball game and back in Carter Crowe. At halftime, Devin Young will be our guest, talking about his 1,000 point and his shoe business. Second one by Young, good again. He's got 4. And we are knotted up at 27. Minute 29 to go in the half. Love with the basketball between the circles, left of the circle. Back out front right. Gets it over into the right corner to Hudgins. Long 3, got it. Hudgins has got 5 in the ball game. And it's 30-27. Franklin with the lead again. On the right side, Thomas. Thomas around a pick by Young to the free throw line. Pulls up from 15. Nope. Rebound taken down by Tanner Close. Outside to Thomas. 3-pointer left to the circle. Got it. Brady now with 8. And we're tied up again at 30. 50 seconds to go in the first half. Love with it, right of the circle. Love top of the key to the left of the lane, and he's going to be called a foul on Willard Cluxton for guarding Love just a little too close. That is the second team foul against Cluxton. David Lewis will come back into the ballgame for the Lions, and Cluxton will leave. Krause is going to put it in play left of the scorer's table. 21 on the shot clock, 43 on the game clock. Love with it between the circles with a left-hand dribble. Spins into the lane against Lewis. Threw it up with the right hand, missed everything. Close got the rebound, bounced it off to Devin Young. Now back to Close into the front court. Lions can literally just run out the clock with it as Thomas. Thomas underneath the bucket, and he got poked in the eye and falls to the ground. And a foul, I believe, will be called on Matt Krause. That was an inadvertent poke in the eye, but Krause picks up the foul, his first. And going line right will be Brady. Brady's got 8 points here tonight, shooting 72% from the stripe, and he'll be shooting 1-1 from line right in a tie ball game at 30. Brady puts it up and in. Brady with 9 in the ball game. That ties him with Tanner Close for the team lead. 31-30. Lions lead up by a point with 23.9 remaining. Second one by Brady is good again. Brady now has 10. Lions by 2. Franklin is going to use a 30, and we'll just keep it right here as we take a look at what's happening in the girls' game over in Franklin. And right now, Mount St. Joseph in the second quarter with 2:56 left to go in the first half, leading Franklin 33-25. Lions right now here in the men's game, leading it with 23.9 seconds to go in the half, 32-30. At halftime, Devin Young is our guest, so stick around for that. He played part of that interview for the pregame show, and we'll play you the rest of the interview where he talks about his lucrative shoe business. 32-30, 23.9 seconds to go. Lions lead by 2, and Franklin now against full court pressure put on by the Mount. We'll put it in play. Krause inbounds it to Wright. Now back over to Samples. Samples will bring it across the timeline. Double teamed in the backcourt. Gets it across to Hudgins. Left baseline to Wright for the long 3. Got it. Wright got the 3. He's got 11. They lead it by 1. And now the Lions are going to use that make it or break it timeout with 7.4 seconds to go in the first half. That is the 7th lead change that we have had in this first half. Largest lead for each team has been 5 for Franklin and 4 for the Lions. It's been tied 3 times. This has been one of these games where it's just nip and tuck, back and forth. 33-32 Franklin. 7.4 seconds remaining in the first half. Franklin comes out with Love, Crow, Samples. Trey Flats into the ballgame for the first time. And Krause. Lions, Thomas is going to put it in play. Does right of the lane to Kennett. Kennett spins underneath the bucket, stops, back out front top of the key, Lures. Lures one dribble, put it up from 15, round the rim, no good. And that'll do it for the end of the first half. So Franklin has the lead heading into halftime, but it's only by a point. Like we said, it's been tied 3 times. The lead has changed hands 8 times. And both teams have not had a bigger lead than 5 in this ball game. And as we head into the half, it's now Franklin 33, the Mount 32. Coming up next will be our interview with Devin Young, and he will talk about his 1,000th point and his shoe business. And we'll do all that when we come back here on UltimateSportsTalk.com. Your halftime score is Franklin 33 and the Mount 32.
Life should be enjoyed, so get up and start. At Iron Sharpens Iron Personal Training, they develop a healthy relationship with you and provide a positive, encouraging environment to train. The staff at Iron Sharpens Iron will set up a personal training system that fits you and you alone, and your first session is free. Are you ready to have fun and get in shape? Iron Sharpens Iron serves the greater Cincinnati area. Check them out at isi-pt.com. That's isi-pt.com. Or call them today at 513-748-1538.
Sometimes circumstances require the services of a private investigator, and when that happens, contact Official Investigations and Security Services in Cincinnati. They specialize in surveillance, insurance fraud investigations, workers' comp, witness location and protection, accident reconstruction, and stolen auto and construction equipment. Official Investigations and Security Services also provides mobile notary services throughout the tri-state area. So for your needs, call the best. Courtesy, professionalism, experience, and results. Official Investigations and Security Services at 844-263-3424.
Teaching is my calling. So when I needed to renew my license, I chose Mount St. Joseph University. The Mount offers the only program in the state of Ohio that allows you to combine 2 education endorsements to earn a graduate degree. In less than 2 years, I combined the reading and gifted intervention specialist endorsements. Classes were convenient, fully online, and I received personal attention from my professors. The Mount helped me climb higher in my career. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/Ohio.
You're a Lions fan. Own it. And we are the radio home of Mount St. Joseph Lions Sports, UltimateSportsTalk.com. Football, basketball, wrestling, volleyball, softball, baseball. We are Cincinnati's sports website and also the home of the Ohio Baseball Weekly Show every Monday night during the baseball season. We are the home of the Mount St. Joseph Lions, UltimateSportsTalk.com. Well, the Lions leading this one, or I should say Franklin, leading this one 33-32 in a very close to the vest ball game here this afternoon. The Lions down by a point. They're being led by Brady Thomas with 10 points, Tanner Close with 9, and leading the way for Franklin with 11 is Ty Wright. Devin Young picked up his 1,000th career point for the Lions on New Year's Day up in Defiance against the Yellow Jackets. The Lions win in that one, and we had a chance to talk to him for our pregame show about that 1,000th point and what he does as a side hustle while he's going to school.
Devin Young, our guest here in the pregame show. Devin, haven't had the opportunity to talk to you since the Defiance game and you got your 1,000th point. That had to be a thrill for you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's definitely something I just wanted to get off my back. I knew it was getting close, but I didn't know how close. And it's just really special to get the victory, too, on that day.
Did they keep it from you, or did you know exactly how many you needed going into the game? Because nobody told me about it.
I didn't. I knew I was getting kind of close, but I wasn't sure on the exact number, so I was just trying to play and not really think about it too much.
Well, you got it, and then you got everything else and wasn't able to play for the last couple of games. That's had to be frustrating.
Yeah, especially after the Hanover game, I just wasn't feeling too good, so ended up getting the test, came back positive. It's definitely hard to watch when you have no impact on the game, when you can't be there.
How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling pretty good. Just came back from COVID, and then we just had another 5-day break, so just looking forward to getting back to it tonight.
Yeah, your opinion of this team. I know yesterday Toby said that the practice didn't go as well after a 5-day break, but in your opinion, where is this team at right now?
I think we're heading in the right direction. It's just getting a matter of everybody healthy and on the court at the same time, because once we have everybody on the court, we've been doing pretty good for the most part.
How frustrating is it going through all of this for the second consecutive year now?
Yeah, definitely frustrating for sure. After we had a rough first 2 seasons, the seniors and I, and then we're really trying to turn it around. It's been really hard with COVID, just kind of getting in the way of all that.
Yeah, and it's really kind of putting a damper on the goals that you've set for this season, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Especially when we got guys missing key games, when we're trying to make a run at the conference tournament. It's been really tough.
How tough is this Franklin team heading into tonight?
They're very tough. They're kind of like us in the fact that some of the games they've lost, they haven't had all their team. So if everybody's healthy, it should be a pretty good matchup.
I mean, if they are healthy, Wright, outstanding, Matt Krause, outstanding. You got your work cut out for you this evening.
Yeah, for sure. We definitely have the advantage of playing them last year when it's shortened season. So we're looking to build on that going into the game tonight.
Devin, you're quite the, and I always have a tough time with this word, the entrepreneur. But with your shoe situation, the shoe business, talk a little bit about how you got started with this.
Yeah, I got started with it about 2 years ago. I kind of took some time off in the summer with COVID and everything. Just kind of I decided to focus on that a little bit. And I got some new materials, and it's really helped step up the game a little bit. And then a week before the first Bengals game, I posted a pair that I did for myself, and it's been off the rails ever since then.
How did you get started doing this?
I just was interested. I've been interested in sneakers my whole life, and art too is something I'm interested in. I realized that custom shoes, it's really a pricey thing, so I just figured that's something I could try for myself. And through a lot of trial and error on some of my own pairs, got to where I've got to today.
Is it something that you want to continue on doing, or is this just something during school?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it just kind of depends on the amount of orders. I know it's a part-time thing right now, but if I can start getting orders more consistently, that's definitely something to look into going forward.
How long does it take you to build a pair of shoes?
It just depends on the design, the type of shoe. I would say probably about 12 to 24 hours in total. So it's definitely a time-lengthy process, but it's really worth it in the end.
What's the toughest part of making a pair of shoes?
Toughest part for sure is coming up with the design, because usually I have to come up with the design all by myself. And you got to make something that looks good, but it's manageable and that the customer is going to like. So that's definitely the toughest part, especially when you got 5 to 10 orders waiting. So.
Okay, now you're meeting a lot of big-named athletes, with the biggest one, obviously, both in size and stature around Cincinnati, Anthony Munoz. What was that like?
Yeah, that was a great experience. We reached out to him on Twitter, and he responded with his shoe size. So I ended up ordering a pair and surprised him. I was able to meet him, and which was a really good opportunity. And most recently, I was able to do a pair for the Bengals offensive lineman, Quentin Spain, and those size 16s get pretty big.
When you met Munoz, I mean, he had to make you feel like a shrimp, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm actually a little taller than him, but he's got me beat on hand size and everything else. So it was definitely an honor to meet him and work on a pair of shoes for him.
You know, that's something else. I mean, I've seen the shoes that you've done, and it is really an art that you put forward. So I'm going to give you the opportunity here. Tell me how, if people want a pair of shoes, how do they reach out to you to get you to order something?
Yeah, you can reach out. I have my Twitter and my Instagram. My Instagram is at DS Heat Customs. And then my Twitter is Devin_Young21. Just send me a message, and I'll get back to you, and we can work on design.
Sounds good. Devin, good luck tonight. Congratulations on everything that's happened.
Thank you so much.
Your shipping manager left to find themselves, leaving you lost. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students, whether it's spiritware, gifts, or snacks. But the Roar Store is more. They offer everything from notebooks to laundry detergent, even brake fluid and tire repair, plus a wide range of food and drink. And it's just a walk away. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University. Every day is a great day at the Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi Plaza. The Wishbone Tavern still serves the best wings and burgers in town, but now they offer brunch on Saturday and Sunday starting at 10 a.m. And for your next event, use the Wishbone Tavern's party room, capable of holding up to 60 people. Contact Nicole for a reservation. With a menu full of fresh ingredients, hand-breaded appetizers, and a relaxed family-type atmosphere, your good time will begin when you walk in the door. The Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi Plaza, a proud member of the community, open Monday through Friday at 11, Saturday and Sunday at 10.
Back here at the Harrington Center, I'm Dave Mitchell here in Cincinnati, Ohio, where the Lions are down to Franklin by a point of 33-32. Lions are being led in scoring here this evening by Brady Thomas with 10 points in the contest. 9 points going to Tanner Krause. Jack Kohler has got 5 points off the bench for the Lions, and then 4 points each to Devin Young and Spencer Kennett. For Franklin, they're being led by Ty Wright. He's got 11 points on 3 of 4 from three-point range in the ball game. 6 points each going to Cody Samples and Lynn King. 5 points to Logan Hudgins, and then 3 points to Jalen Love and 2 points to Matt Krause in the ball game. Leading the team in rebounding for the Lions here so far this evening has been Jack Kohler. He's got 3, but it's been a good team effort by the Lions. David Lures, Devin Young, Tanner Krause, and Brady Thomas each have 2 rebounds for a total of 17 in the ball game. And for Franklin, they are being led by Matt Krause, who leads them in rebounding. He's got 5 rebounds in the contest, and then 3 rebounds to both Hudgins and Wright in the contest, for a total of 17 rebounds, and that is where we are knotted up at 17 rebounds apiece. And we'll take a look at the rest of the team stats when I come back right after this timeout.
Life should be enjoyed, so get up and start. At Iron Sharpens Iron Personal Training, they develop a healthy relationship with you and provide a positive, encouraging environment to train. The staff at Iron Sharpens Iron will set up a personal training system that fits you and you alone. And your first session is free. Are you ready to have fun and get in shape? Iron Sharpens Iron serves the greater Cincinnati area. Check them out at isi-pt.com. That's isi-pt.com. Or call them today at 513-748-1538.
Taking a look at the team stats for this evening's ball game here in the first half of action. The Lions right now are shooting 42% from the field on 10 of 24. They are 4 of 11 from three-point range for 36%, and 8 of 10 from the line for 80%. They committed just 2 personal fouls in that first half of action. One, or I should say both, went to Willard Cluxton. For Franklin, they are being led. They are shooting 41% from the field on 13 of 32. So they have put up 8 more shots than the Lions, hit 3 more, but the Lions are still only down by 1 point, 33-32. The Franklin is shooting 7 of 15 from three-point range for 47%, and they have not been to the line so far tonight. We told you about the assist totals: 6 for Franklin, 5 for Mount so far in the ball game. Turnovers even at 4 apiece. And the points off turnovers tonight, Franklin has got 3 compared to the Mount having 2. But we are at halftime. Your score at the half: it is Franklin 33, the Mount 32. I'm Dave Mitchell. Second half action is coming up next on UltimateSportsTalk.com. Sometimes circumstances require the services of a private investigator, and when that happens, contact Official Investigations and Security Services in Cincinnati. They specialize in surveillance, insurance fraud investigations, workers' comp, witness location and protection, accident reconstruction, and stolen auto and construction equipment. Official Investigations and Security Services also provides mobile notary services throughout the tri-state area. So for your needs, call the best. Courtesy, professionalism, experience, and results. Official Investigations and Security Services at 844-263-3424.
Teaching is my calling. So when I needed to renew my license, I chose Mount St. Joseph University. The Mount offers the only program in the state of Ohio that allows you to combine 2 education endorsements to earn a graduate degree. In less than 2 years, I combined the reading and gifted intervention specialist endorsements. Classes were convenient, fully online, and I received personal attention from my professors. The Mount helped me climb higher in my career. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/Ohio.
You're a Lions fan. Own it. And we are the radio home of Mount St. Joseph Lions Sports, UltimateSportsTalk.com. Football, basketball, wrestling, volleyball, softball, baseball. We are Cincinnati's sports website and also the home of the Ohio Baseball Weekly Show every Monday night during the baseball season. We are the home of the Mount St. Joseph Lions, UltimateSportsTalk.com. 33-32, Franklin leads it by a point, and the Mount will have the basketball to start the second half of action. They'll start out with Thomas, Cluxton, Gardner, Young, and Close. And for Franklin, they will have on the floor Wright, Samples, King, Crow, and Krause. Lions have a top of the circle down by a point to Cluxton. On the left-hand side to Tanner, Close. Close with it, top of the circle with the right-hand dribble. Tanner now out between the circles, 10 on the shot clock. Now to Devin Young on the left side to Tanner Close, top of the key. Right wing Cluxton, backdoor pass to Devin Young underneath, can't get an open shot. Spins into the lane, hook shot with the left hand good. Devin's got 6. Lions have taken the lead again at 34-33. We have just begun the second half. Krause guarded by Devin Young. Krause on the left sideline, it goes to Wright. Left baseline to King. King backing down Gardner, back out front, it goes to the left wing to Krause. He'll take it all the way to the hole, and he's going to be fouled on a cross arm. Knocked down by Dane Gardner. And it'll be a blocking foul called against Gardner, and that's the correct call. And going line right will be Matt Krause. Krause shooting 83% from the stripe, but the Lions did a great job on him in the first half, holding him to just 2 points. The senior came in averaging 14 points a game. He's about a foot off the line shooting his free throws, puts that one up and in. Krause now with 3 in the ball game. You do not want to see this guy go off on the Lions. We have seen it over the last 3 years. 19-10 remaining to go in the ball game. We're knotted up at 34. Second one, good again, and Franklin has taken the lead. Krause with 4 in the ball game. 35-34 Grizz. Young, sideline right, gets the inbounds from Cluxton, right back to Willard, and he'll bring it across the timeline from right to left. Off to Tanner Close, now to Brady Thomas. On the left wing, Willard Cluxton. Bounce pass left of the lane, down to the baseline to Brady Thomas. Thomas, hook pass on the right wing, it goes to Devin Young. Young spins into the lane with the left hand, laid it up, blocked out of the air by King, saved on the baseline, threw it back in, stolen by Thomas, laid it up and in. Brady Thomas with 12, and the Lions have regained the lead, 36-35. Good hustle defense by Brady Thomas. On the left-hand side, it is Ty Wright. Wright stops, comes to a skidding stop, 17-footer left of the circle from 2, no good. Rebound Devin Young, clears it off to Cluxton. Bounce pass into the front court to Dane Gardner. Pump fake, laid it up, off the glass and in. Gardner with his first 2 of the ball game. Lions lead by 3, 38-35. Samples comes the other way, stops in the lane, out front to Krause. Now to the free throw line, and a foul away from the ball is going to be called on Tanner Close. Tanner picks up his first, and that's the second team foul against the Lions here early in this second half. Well, the Lions committed just 2 fouls in the first half. They've already got 2 in the second half. Krause backing in. Check that. That is Crow backing in. Knocked away. Stolen away by Brady Thomas. Thomas ahead of the pack. Gets a bounce pass. Kicked away. And stolen away by Hudgins, who just came back into the ball game. Hudgins, top of the key to Samples. He's going to shoot the long 3. Got it. Samples has got 3 3-pointers here tonight, and we're tied for the 5th time. This time at 38, 17:35 to go. Young, top of the circle. Young on the right sideline to Cluxton. Gets it to the left elbow. Now back out top of the key to Close. Close with it on the right wing. Backing down. 11 on the shot clock. Top of the key to Young. Hands it off to Thomas. Thomas right wing Cluxton. Back to Brady to the free throw line. Stops. Pops it from 17. Nope. And the rebound taken down by Hudgins. He'll get it off to Samples. Into the front court in a tie ball game at 38. Samples all the way to the hole on the right side. Let it up and in. Samples with 11. Franklin has regained the lead at 40-38. Young with it off to Brady Thomas. Now to Tanner Close. Close with it between the circles to Willard Cluxton. Cluxton looking inside on the left wing. Gets it off on the left side of the lane to Young. Put up the shot. Blocked out of the air by Matt Krause. Good defense by Franklin. Up the floor to Wright. Wright stops left of the circle. Long 3. Just barely grazed the iron. Rebound knocked out front. Comes into the hands of Tanner Close. Gets it off to Brady Thomas. Thomas with 16:25 to go in the ball game. And we're a 2-point game. Franklin leads it. Left of the circle. Now left of the block. It goes to Brady Thomas in the lane. Put up a right-hand hook shot in front of Hudgins. No good. Hudgins took it off the front of the iron and gets it off to Samples. Lions have had a couple of good opportunities to tie the ball game, but could not convert the shot. Left of the circle, it goes to Ty Wright. Wright bounce pass to Krause. Krause kicks it off into the corner to Hudgins. Right wing back into the right corner to Krause for 3. Got it. Krause has got 7, and Franklin equals their biggest lead of the night of 5 at 43-38. Top of the circle, it goes to Devin Young. Bounce pass to Brady Thomas. Thomas got it knocked free, and then Ty Wright stepped on the ball and tried to soccer handle it to himself, but the official called the kicking violation. So when we come back, the Lions will have the ball underneath their own bucket. 15:40 to go in the ball game. It's Franklin 43, the Mount 38 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Barbarian Apparel is a cutting-edge sports apparel company. Barbarian Apparel provides high-quality team gear and active wear that is unrivaled at a great price. Barbarian Apparel fits not only individuals, but teams all over the world. And your team will stand out with Barbarian's custom sublimation, artwork, and screen printing. Each piece of team uniform is specifically designed with your preferences in mind, including graphics, color, logos, and fabric selections. Start your order today at barbarianapparel.com or email any questions at barbariancustomers@gmail.com. Barbarian Apparel conquered the impossible.
Well, both these teams came into the ball game averaging around 69 points a game. Franklin 69.4, the Lions 69.9. Defensively, the Lions, that's where they've been winning their ball games. When they win, they're holding opponents to just 67.7 points per ball game. But Franklin's had a tough time on the defensive end, giving up 70.4, which is near the bottom of the Heartland. 43-38, this one has been a defensive struggle. Franklin's biggest lead has been 5 twice. Willard Cluxton will put it in play underneath his own bucket. Lions will run a 1-4 down low. Franklin matches up with a man-to-man, 15:40 remaining. And Cluxton inbounds the ball to Gardner to the free throw line on the right-hand side to Kennett. Kennett, who's back into the ball game now for the Lions, so is Jack Kohler. Kennett with it, bounce pass left of the lane to Dane Gardner. Gardner spins into the lane, trying to post up Krause down low. Into the lane, right-hand hook shot, no good. And the rebound, Krause. Lions have gone cold here in the second half. They're shooting just 33 of 8 here in this second half for 35%. On the left-hand side, Krause. Cross-court to Hudgins. Right baseline for the 3 short. Hudgins got his own rebound, though. Followed the shot right of the lane. Bounce pass left of the lane to Krause. Laid it up and in. Boy, nice feed from Hudgins. Krause has got 9, 7 in the second half, and it's a 7-point Franklin lead. Lures with it, top of the circle. Gets it off to Gardner. Gardner with it, hands it off to Lures now. Right wing to Kohler, back to Hudgins, to Lures. Out front, Kohler. Top of the circle, it goes to Gardner. Gardner holding the basketball, picks it up. Now lobs it over to Cluxton, right corner, and then he threw the ball away. And the Lions are going to use a timeout. 14:33 left to go in this ball game. Your score, Franklin 45, the Mount 38 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Now on the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students, whether it's spiritware, gifts, or snacks. But the Roar Store is more. They offer everything from notebooks to laundry detergent, even brake fluid and tire repair, plus a wide range of food and drink. And it's just a walk away. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University.
Well, we told you the Lions are not shooting the basketball well, and this has been really their Achilles heel so far this season. They go through spurts in the second half where they just cannot hit a shot. And here in the second half, they are 3 of 8 from the field for 37.5%. They have not attempted a three-point shot or a free throw so far in the second half. And meanwhile, Franklin has come out hot. 4 of 7 from the field, 57% from the field, 2 of 4 from three-point range for 50%. And you can thank Matt Krause. He's starting to heat up for the Grizz. Krause with 9 points in the ball game, 7 of them coming in the second half, including his first three-pointer. Krause is out on the floor with Wright, Hudgins, Samples, Crow on the floor, and Wright will inbound the ball to Samples. Lions have brought onto the floor Kohler, Kennett, Cluxton, Lures, and Close. Samples inside the center circle. Now dribbles underneath, gets it off to Matt Krause. Stolen away by Tanner Close. Off to Jack Kohler. Now Willard Cluxton. Bounce pass left wing to Kennett. Back out front to Lures. Lures on the right side to Kohler. Now into the right corner it goes to Lures. He spins to the baseline. Back outside. Left wing for Kohler for 3. Got it! Jack has got 8, and that cuts the lead to 4 at 45-41, 13:55 left to go. Left of the circle, Ty Wright, guarded by Kennett. Bounce pass to Krause. Krause top of the circle, hands it off to Hudgins. On the right wing, Crow, back to Hudgins top of the circle. He's looked for that 3 a couple of times, but won't take it. Out between the circles, it goes to Samples. Samples walked with the basketball, moved his pivot foot, no call. Samples drives left of the lane, picks up the ball, and then he walked with it. They finally got him for the travel. Prior to them calling the walk, he walked about 3 times. 13:33 left to go in this ball game. Lions down by 4 with the ball. Cluxton into the front court on the right sideline to Kennett. Bounce past David Lures. Lures dribbles inside the lane, off into the left corner to Kennett. Kennett dribbles up to the left wing, now off to Cluxton. Around the horn it goes to Lures on the right side, Kohler. Jack between the circles, now to Kennett. Left wing to Lures, bounce pass underneath to Kohler, spins in against Krause. Top of the key, Lures, pump fake, drives right of the lane, pulls up from 13 right side, got it. Lures first 2, and it's a 2-point ball game again at 45-43. Wright with it on the left sideline to Hudgins. Hudgins is going to dribble down to the left baseline, fell down, and a walking violation called on Logan Hudgins. Big call there by the official. 45-43. Crow will leave the ball game, and Jalen Love, who played 6 minutes in the first half and had a 3-pointer, is into the contest. On the right sideline, Kennett right of the lane, backing in, stops, top of the key, it goes to Cluxton. Now on the left side, Kohler to Lures, left wing. Lures guarded by Hudgins. On the right of the front court to Kohler. Down into the right corner to Lures. Lures with 9, puts it up from 15, got it! David Lures with his 4th point of the ball game. and we're knotted up at 45. On the right baseline, it goes to Ty Wright, lays it up and in, and he's fouled by Willard Cluxton. Ty Wright got the ball down low, and Willard Cluxton committed the foul, and that will be his third. Willard with his third. That's the third against the Lions as a team. Wright with 13 points. He'll go to the line looking for 14. He's already given Franklin the lead again at 47-45, make it 48-45. Wright with 14, first time he's been to the line today, and he canned it. 48-45 Franklin. Kennett with 12:10 to go in the ball game. Left sideline, it goes to Kohler. Now left of the lane to Kennett. Backs into the lane. Kicks it off to Tanner Close. On the right wing, Kohler. Kohler 15 on the shot clock. Now to Lures. Back to Kohler, right of the front court. Kohler to the three-point arc. On the right side, Tanner Close. Backing in against Krause. Spins into the lane. Now back out to Kohler. Left wing three. No good. Missed everything. And Krause pulled it out of the air. Gets it off to Samples into the front court. Samples on the left wing. Backs it out front near the center circle. Samples with the basketball. Left wing, it goes to Krause. Left sideline, Love. He's going to drive in against Kohler, but gets shut off. Now off to Wright. Right sideline, Hudgins. He'll pull up for the right of the circle. Three, no good. Rebound tapped up off the glass. Pulled down by Wright. Laid it up and in. Wright's got 16 in the ball game, and he has grabbed 5 rebounds so far tonight. 50-45, Franklin by 5 again. Kennett with the top of the circle. Off to Cluxton, sideline right to Lures. Right baseline, it goes to Kennett, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Ty Wright. And Brian Lebowitz is out almost to midcourt to argue that call by the official, and we'll have the media timeout. 11:06 to go in this ball game, and your score from the Harrington Center, it's the Grizz 50, the Mount 45 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Odyssey now has hundreds of new exclusive music stations for you to discover your new summer soundtrack.
Get moving with worthy workouts for a cardio sesh fueled by today's top artists.
Hanging with your crew? Throw it back with Picnic Party for old school jams for your cookout.
Or sail away with Odyssey's new yacht rock station, Jugger Yacht.
For summer barbecues, road trips,
or relaxing poolside.
Hundreds of new exclusive stations, plus all your favorite local radio stations and podcasts. It's all on Odyssey.
America, your children have an amazing superpower. That's right. They can help save lives by simply washing their hands. Just 20 seconds of thorough hand washing after they've coughed or sneezed or been outside can help fight against the dastardly spread of germs. Armed with only soap and water and hands, your superhero can protect you, your family, and everyone out there in America land. Amazing! Find out more at coronavirus.gov. A message from the CDC and the Ad Council.
I've got a lot of Lion athletes around here tonight. Mariano McKenzie and some of the football players are here across the way. Allie Lang, one of the softball players here tonight, is helping clean up the floor. This girls softball team got underway with weightlifting a couple of weeks ago, and their practices are going to begin, according to Allie, coming up next week. Looking forward to seeing them and the baseball team back on the field this year. 50-45, 11:06 left to go in the ball game, and the Lions will have the ball out underneath their own bucket. Cluxton will put it in play. Lions will run that 1-4 down low. Cluxton inbounds it near the free throw line to Young. Now off to Kennett. Kennett hands it off to Brady Thomas. Thomas left the baseline. It goes to Close. Now top of the key to Devin Young. Now to Close again for three. Top of the circle. Got it. Tanner's got 12 on 2 threes tonight. Lions down by 2 again, 50-48. Love, right of the lane. He'll go inside all the way to the hole. Laid it up with the left hand and good. Jalen Love has got 5. And it's 52-48. Lions down by 4. Boy, Franklin just has a lot of offensive weapons. Close gets it off top of the circle. Devin Young, bounce pass goes to Brady Thomas, and he is held by Ty Wright, and that's number 4. Brian Lebowitz rolled the dice. He did it in the first half, it paid off, but here in the second half with 3, he left Wright in, and Wright just picked up number 4. And that's the second team foul against Franklin. Lions down by 4, have the ball back. Inbounds to Devin Young. To the free throw line to Kennett. On the right wing, underneath it goes to Young, and a foul coming in over the top on Matt Krause. And that'll be the second foul against Krause. And now the third against Franklin. Team fouls are even up now at 3 apiece. 10:20 to go. Cluxton will put the ball in play underneath on the right side of his bucket. Inbounds it to Young, left of the lane. Put it up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Close, got the rebound. Pump fake up, and it won't go. Tipped up by Young again. The Young, no good. Rebound, Krause. All the Lions had 5 shots at it. Couldn't get it to fall. With it on the right-hand side, Crow. Now to Hudgins, off to Samples, left of the front court, out near the center circle. Samples with a right-hand dribble, bounce pass to Hudgins, right side. Gets it off to Samples again to the free throw line. Now backs it outside for the 3. Nope. Rebound out of bounds, knocked off of Kennett's hands, and it will remain with Franklin. 9:50 to go. This thing has been back and forth all evening long. 52-48 Franklin. Samples will inbound it, left of his own bucket, looking. Inbounds the ball to Crow. Out front to Hudgins. Now to Samples near the center circle. Samples is going to drive in against Hudgins. Left of the lane, spins into the lane with the right hand, threw it up, got it, and he's fouled. No, wait, it's going to be called before the shot, and a foul on Cluxton. Cluxton's yelling for the hook by Samples, and to be honest, he probably has a good argument for it, but the official won't hear it. Kennett's out, Cluxton's out with those 4 personal fouls. Lures is back into the ball game along with Devin Young and Dane Gardner. Inbounds to Krause. Krause free throw line jumper good. Krause with 11. Lions with the basketball, down by 6, 54-48. Young on the right side, it goes to Thomas. Gets it off to Close, now back to Thomas. Right wing Lures, out front Close. Close with it. On the right wing, it goes to Thomas. Bounce pass underneath to Close on the right baseline, and a foul reaching in over the top on Carter Crow. Crow with his first personal, and that's the 4th called against the Grizz. 9:14 left to go. Thomas will put it in play. Does to Young near the elbow. Off to Close, now back outside to Young for the 3. No good. Spun it around the rim. And Jalen Love got the rebound. Clears it off to Samples into the front court from left to right. Samples guarded by Lures. 9 minutes to go in the ball game. Exactly. With it is Hudgins. Bounce pass left of the circle to Krause. Now off to Crow for the 3. Right of the circle. Got it. Carter Crow has got 3. And it's 57-48. A 9-point Franklin lead. Lures between the circles, bounce pass to Devin Young. Young. Now Franklin has really ramped up the defensive pressure on the Lions. Thomas top of the key, back to Lures out front. Love stole the ball. Love all the way to the hole, laid it up. Well, it will go, and a foul on Brady Thomas. That is just the epitome of what Franklin has done here in the last 30 seconds. They've really ramped up the defensive pressure. Love with 7 in the ball game. Thomas with the foul. That's 5 on the Lions as a team. Kohler's back into the ball game. Cluxton, Kennett, Gardner, and Close. Love has got 7, and he'll go to the line looking for 8. .23 remaining. It's a 59-48 Franklin 11-point lead. And Love put it up, got it. Love with 8 in the ball game, and it's a 12-point Franklin lead. The biggest lead of the night by the Grizz. Lions are really going to have to ratchet up their defense too. Gardner with it, top of the circle. Left wing, it goes to Tanner Close. Close for 15 on the shot clock. Now to Gardner. Gardner spins into the lane. Now back to the baseline against Krause. Dumps underneath. Gets it back outside to Cluxton. Pump fake. Top of the key, Close. Close drives the lane. Left-hand layup. Put it up. No good. And the rebound taken down by Krause. Krause clears it up the floor to Samples. Underneath pass to Crow, knocked free, stolen away by the Lions. Kennett will bring it the other way. Spencer back out front to Tanner Close, on the right wing to Jack Kohler. Kohler on the right side, it goes to Kennett. Now back underneath to Close. Close backing in, and a foul is going to be called against Franklin as Close was backing in underneath the bucket, and that'll be on Carter Crow. That is the second against Crow, and it knots up the team fouls at 5 apiece. 7:35 left to go in the ball game. The media timeout has arrived. Your score, Franklin 60, the Mount 48 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Now in the Mount St. Joseph campus, it's the Roar Store. Located in the Harrington Center, the Roar Store is designed to meet the needs of our students. Like when you need a textbook, students can order books exclusively online that they can pick up at the Roar Store through our new eCampus site. eCampus includes 2 different shipping options. Free online shipping to Textbook Delivery Hub, located in the Roar Store, or delivered to your off-campus residence. It's not just a bookstore, it's an everything store. The Roar Store in the Harrington Center on the campus of Mount St. Joseph University.
7 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in the ball game. And Franklin has jumped out to a 12-point lead, which is their biggest lead here of the evening. Franklin shooting 49% from the field on 23 of 47. The Lions 40.5% on 17 of 42. But where Franklin's really making hay is in the three-point area. They're 10 of 22 for 46%. Lions just 6 of 15 for 40%. So the Lions have hit 4 less threes, and that totals up to 12 points. And guess what? That's the margin right now. Cluxton will put it in play right of his own bucket. 7:35 left to go. Cluxton looking, inbounds the ball to Kohler. Right wing three, got it! Jack with 11. He's got 3 threes tonight. Let's hope this is the sign of things to come for the rest of the season. 60-57. 60-51, excuse me. Lions down by 9. Love with it left wing. Gets it out between the circles to Samples. Samples with 7:10, 10 on the shot clock. Looking underneath, can't find anyone. Now top of the key, Samples dribbles left to the lane, kicks it off to Krause left corner, and he stepped on the baseline and out of bounds. That's 11 turnovers in the ball game for Franklin compared to just 7. Lions have got 14 points off turnovers, while Franklin has got 9, and that's helped keep the Lions in this ball game. Cluxton on the right wing, it goes to Kohler. Jack, top of the key, Cluxton hands it off to Kennett. Kennett, left-hand dribble on the left wing, it goes to Tanner Close, back out to Cluxton. 10 on the shot clock. Gardner with it, right elbow, gets it back to Cluxton, driving inside, now back out, 17-footer left to the circle, good. Willard's got his first 2, and it's a 7-point Franklin lead, 60-53, 6.5 remaining. Hudgins, right wing to Crow. Crow back out top of the circle to Krause. On the left wing, it goes to Jalen Love. Love between the legs dribbling in against Kohler, lays it up, put it on the rim, and up, got it to go. Boy, Love is just in the attack mode from the time he comes into the ball game. He has got 10 in the ball game, and the Lions are down by 9. Right of the lane, Gardner, left wing, Close. Close back out top of the key to Kohler. Back off to Cluxton. Cluxton to the right of the front court. Back out to Kennett. Kennett, 10 on the shot clock. Back out to Kohler. Out front to Gardner. Gardner top of the circle. Hands it off to Jack. Jack stops, pops the three-pointer off the glass and rim. No. Rebound comes out long to Samples. He'll lead the break for Franklin from left to right. Hands it off to Krause all the way to the hole. Laid it up, and a blocking foul will be called on Tanner Close, and that's because he is inside the restricted circle. Tanner was there in plenty of time, but he was inside the circle. And Josh Batey is going to come into the ball game for the Lions for the first time in a long time. Ty Wright's also going to come back in for Franklin after these free throws by Matt Krause. It's a 9-point lead, 5:34 remaining. 62-53 Franklin. Krause, as we said earlier, he's about a foot off the line, puts that one up, and it's no good. Hit the front iron. Wright and Josh Batey in. Hudgins will leave the ball game for Franklin. And Jack Kohler leaves the ball game for Josh Batey. 5:34 remaining. Second one by Krause from line right. He's got 11. Put that one up and good. Make it 12. He's 3 of 4 from the line. 63-53, 10-point Franklin lead. Kennett with it between the circles. Bounce past Gardner. Gardner on the left-hand side goes to Kennett. Now right wing to Tanner Close. Back to Kennett with a left-hand dribble. Left of the lane. Switches to the right hand. Back out front, Tanner Close. Close dribbles left of the lane again. Now dribbles down to the left baseline. Spins into the lane. Throws it up from 5 on the rim and good. Tanner with 14, 63-55. Franklin with an 8-point lead. 5 minutes to go in the ballgame. Crow with it on the right sideline. Dribbles inside the lane. Spins to his left. Put it up from 5 short. Got his own rebound. Back up and in. Crow with 5, and it's a 10-point Franklin lead again. Cam Decker's going to come in at the next buzzer for the Lions. Dane Gardner on the right wing. It goes to Tanner Close. Close with the top of the circle, dribbles down to the right side, down to the baseline, spinning in against Crow, spins to the baseline, laid it up with the right hand, spun it on the rim and couldn't get it to fall, and Crow got the rebound. Up the floor, Krause pulls up for 3 right wing, nope, and the rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Spencer Kennett. Much to the dismay of Toby Kerrigan with 4:21 left to go. Cam Decker in, and Tanner Close will lead. That's the first foul on Spencer Kennett here tonight. And that's the 7th against the Lions as a team. Ty Wright, who's been to the line just once tonight, canned that one, goes to the line, shooting 1 and 1, and he got the front end. Wright has 17 in the ball game. And the second one from the super sophomore, 6'6". Put it up, rattled that one around the rim and in. 18 in the ball game for Ty Wright, 67-55. Franklin with a 12-point lead. They have opened things up here in the second half. Decker, right side, Willard Cluxton. On the left wing, Batey. Batey with it, top of the circle, back to Decker. Hands it off to Kennett. On the left wing, Dane Gardner for the 3. Got it. Dane Gardner with 5. 67-58, 9-point lead. We're under 4 minutes to go. Next dead ball will be the final media timeout. Crow, free throw line jumper, barely grazed the front iron. Batey got the rebound. He'll bring it up the left-hand side to the left of the lane. Stops at the left block. Now backs it out front. Now back into the lane. Batey with a right-hand dribble. Now kicks it over to Decker. Hands it back off to Batey. Josh will drive the lane. On the right baseline, it goes to Kennett. Top of the key, Cluxton. Now back to Decker. Decker gets it back off to Kennett. 8 on the shot clock. Kennett right of the lane, and a reach-in foul will be called on Carter. And that'll be the 6th foul against Franklin, and that will send us to the final media timeout. 3:21 left to go in the ball game. It is Franklin 67, the Mount 58 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Life should be enjoyed, so get up and start. At Iron Sharpens Iron Personal Training, they develop a healthy relationship with you and provide a positive, encouraging environment to train. The staff at Iron Sharpens Iron will set up a personal training system that fits you and you alone. And your first session is free. Are you ready to have fun and get in shape? Iron Sharpens Iron serves the greater Cincinnati area. Check them out at isi-pt.com. That's isi-pt.com. Or call them today at 513-748-1538.
Well, in the girls' game, it is a tied ball game. 55-55 with 6:39 left to go in it over in Franklin, Indiana. Our next broadcast will be coming up this Saturday from Anderson. And we'll be on the air with the pregame show, and the men's game at 3 o'clock. 2:30 with the pregame show. Lions are out onto the floor with Kennett, Decker, Gardner, Cluxton, and Bate. Franklin is out onto the floor with Wright, Krause, Crow, Samples, and Love. That was a non-shooting foul and just a common foul, and since it's the 6th against Franklin, Lions will put it in play underneath their own bucket, and they do. Kennett with it at the free throw line, hands it off to Bate. Left wing it goes to Gardner, dribbled it off his foot, but went back and got it. Now off to Decker. Top of the key, left wing goes to Bate. Now top side to Decker, 5 on the shot clock. Bate tried to shoot the 3, and he's fouled by Love. Boy, the Lions got bailed out there. Love picked up the foul, and Bate will go to the line, shooting 3. Love with his first, and that puts the Lions to the free throw line, same as Franklin, for the rest of the ball game. 3:04 left to go in it. Bate, the 6-foot sophomore, goes line left. Number 10 on the back of his jersey, put that one up, and it's no good off the back iron. 3:04 remaining, 67-58. Franklin with the 9-point lead. Second one by Bate, that one is no good again. So Bate has missed the first 2. And the third one up, and that one is good. So Josh with his first point of the game. 67-59, Lions down by 8. And the women are down by 3. 5:48 left to go in that one. 58-55 now. Love sideline left, gets it off to Krause. Bounce pass on the right wing to Crow. Crow to the free throw line. Left wing Samples down to the left sideline to Love. Love is going to drive in against Bate. Now back it out front to Wright. Cross-court right wing to Samples. 6 on the shot clock. Samples backs up. Long three-pointer left of the lane. Got it. Samples has got 14 in the ball game on 4 3-pointers and a field goal, and it's 70-59. Franklin with the 11-point lead, 2:20 to go. Gardner left of the circle, top of the key Decker. Decker hands it off to Gardner. Dane Gardner clips it off to Kennett. Kennett dribbles down into the lane against Wright, spins, shoots it from 5 off the glass rim, no good. And Krause got the rebound. Samples up the floor, tried to feed it to Wright, intercepted by Kennett. Kennett will bring it the other way for the Lions on the right side, now to the left of the lane. He'll go all the way to the hole. He's tripped up and fouled by Samples. With 1:55 to go in the ball game. Samples picks up his 3rd personal. Franklin with an 11-point lead, and going line left is Spencer Kennett. Spencer 4 points in the ball game, 2 of 4 from the line, and he cans that one. Lions have shot the ball pretty well from the line. They just haven't been there enough. They're now 10 of 14 for 71%. Second one is up, and that one is good. So Kennett sweeps the pair. He's got 6, 4 from the line, and it's 70-61. Lions full court pressure. Samples in the backcourt, can't find anyone, and now he'll take a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout taken by Franklin because Samples couldn't get the ball over the timeline. 1:48 to go in the ball game. Your score: Franklin 70, the Mount 61 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Where are you headed? Where would you like to go? New heights, right? That's why you're going to college in the first place. At Mount St. Joseph University, we integrate academic excellence, real-world experience, and individual attention so that you can go further than you ever thought possible. In fact, over 96% of our graduates over the past 3 years were employed or pursuing graduate studies within 6 months of graduation. Are you ready to climb higher? Begin your ascent at msj.edu.
Well, in case you're wondering, both teams have 2 timeouts left. Both teams are in the bonus situation. And the Lions are down by 9. Lions have put up 4 less shots from the field and hit 5 less shots than Franklin has here tonight. We told you about the three-point discrepancy. Lions have hit just 8 three-pointers tonight compared to 11 three-pointers for Franklin, and there's your 9-point lead. 1:48 to go. Franklin inbounds the basketball to Samples. Samples guarded by Bate, and a foul is going to be called on Bate, bodying up on Samples. That's one of those fouls that they don't call at the beginning of the game or even through the middle of it, and you have to wonder why they're calling it at the end. Bate with his first foul. Going line right, Samples puts it up, and he missed it. Rebound, Spencer Kennett. I think that's about the first thing that Samples has done wrong tonight. Cluxton with the top of the circle with a right-hand dribble off to Bate. Bate looking underneath, can't find anyone. Hands it off to Cluxton, top of the key. 3, got it. Willard with 5. Lions down by 6. There's still some life in the Lions with 1:19 to go. Love with it, guarded by Cluxton. Takes it to the hole, now back out front to Krause. Krause bumps into Gardner, lost the handle of the ball, we got her back, and clears it back out to Samples. Samples with 1:05, he's going to drive the lane, stops, pops it from 5, got it. That's 16 in the ball game for Samples, 72-64, 8-point lead for Franklin. It's a 3-possession game. Cluxton, right-hand dribble, right to the lane, gets it off to Gardner. Gardner inside the lane, stops underneath against Krause, pump fake, laid it up and in. Gardner with 7, timeout the Mount, 43.1 left to go in the ball game. It's the Franklin Grizz, 72, the Mount St. Joseph Lions, 66 on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Every day is a great day at the Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi Plaza. The Wishbone Tavern still serves the best wings and burgers in town, but now they offer brunch on Saturday and Sunday starting at 10 a.m. And for your next event, use the Wishbone Tavern's party room, capable of holding up to 60 people. Contact Nicole for a reservation. With a menu full of fresh ingredients, hand-breaded appetizers, and a relaxed family-type atmosphere, your good time will begin when you walk in the door. The Wishbone Tavern in the Delhi Plaza, a proud member of the community, open Monday through Friday at 11, Saturday and Sunday at 10.
Do you want to grow as a leader? Mount St. Joseph University offers a flexible master's degree in organizational leadership. Classes meet about one Saturday a month. Climb higher and become the leader you were meant to be. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/MSOL.
Well, in the women's game going on at Franklin, 3:52 left to go in that one. And Franklin leads it by 3, 61-58. Lions are being led in scoring by Shelby Turner. She has got 15 points in the ball game. Haley Scott 14, and Anaya Murphy has 11. 43.1 left to go in this one here from the Harrington Center. And Franklin will have it out of bounds on the back baseline. They lead it by 6. Krause will put the ball in play, and it's going to be a push-off foul called against Ty Wright, and he's gone. So Ty Wright fouls out of the ball game, and the Lions get a break. Wright ends up fouling out in the contest with 18 points here this evening. Boy, he is something else. What a player. And that was an offensive foul, so it will now be a shooting violation. Or will it be? No, it will not be. Lions will have it out with 42.7 seconds left to go. And now the officials will go over to the scorer's table and have them adjust the time clock and make it 43.1. So 43.1 officially left to go. Inbounds Bate, gets to Cluxton. Cluxton left wing, bounce pass left to the lane to Gardner. Gardner spinning in against Krause. Gets it down low, pump fake, puts it up, and it will go. Gardner with 9. Franklin yelling for a traveling violation against Gardner, but boy, when you go back and you look, he never does. He is just great at that move down low, posting up. 31.7 seconds left to go, and this one isn't over yet. It's Franklin 72, the Mount 68, here on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
Indeed presents Job Searching with Scherzer.
Let's do this. Before you get in the game, make sure your stats are up to date.
Then it's all about focus. Max focus. Yes!
Well, the Lions need a steal here. 31.7 seconds left to go. They're down by 4, 72-68. Franklin inbounding, and a foul is going to be called on Josh Batay as he knocked Cody Samples to the floor. So Cody Samples will go down to the other end of the floor. Doesn't matter what he does here. If he hits both free throws, it's still a two-possession game. 72-68, 31.7 seconds left. Samples, 16 points in the ballgame. Shooting 1-and-1, missed it. Rebound Gardner. Lions still breathing. With it, Cluxton. Cluxton's going to drive the lane. Now stops in the lane. Back out front to Batay, lost the handle. Clock running, 20 seconds to go. Batay all the way to the hole, throws it up off the glass, got it! Batay with 3, it's a 2-point game. Inbounds fouled, Samples by Batay. It's a 72-70 game, 14 and a half seconds to go. Lions have no timeouts left. Franklin has 2. And Samples, who's got 16, now goes to the line, shooting 2 because the Lions are over the limit. If he hits 1, it's still a one-possession game. If he hits 2, it's 2. Samples, line right, shoots it, got it. He was 0 for 2 up until that make. 73-70. Now is the coup de grace for Franklin. Second one, got them both. And now Franklin is going to use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. Samples with 18. It's now a 2-possession game. It's Franklin's 74. And the Mount 70. It'll be a full timeout. 14.5 seconds to go in this one on UltimateSportsTalk.com.
For more than a century, Mount St. Joseph University has prepared nursing leaders who serve their patients with the heart of a lion. With flexible undergraduate and graduate programs, the Mount will help you climb higher. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/nursing.
Medical care for your child is important, and your choice in doctors should be well thought out and have your complete confidence. Mount St. Joseph alum Dr. Libby Spees is one of you. She's from Cincinnati and practices here. Dr. Spees understands what's important to parents when it comes to their child's well-being. She treasures her patients, watching them grow and forging relationships with the families. And she's accepting new patients. Call for an appointment today at 513-246-8900. Dr. Libby Spees.
74-70 Franklin. Lions have no timeouts left. The Grizz have 1. Lions are just now breaking the huddle with Batay, Kennett, Cam Deckert, Willard Cluxton, and Josh Batay. They've been going with this short lineup since about the 4-minute mark. Now Gardner's going to put it in play in the back baseline. Franklin's going to put on some token pressure, so the Lions have to use some clock. Inbounds to Batay. Batay brings it up the left side, to the left wing, to the hole, to the left baseline. Put it up, no, and blocked out of bounds by Krause. And the Lions regain control, 8.5 remaining. Lions need a quick bucket and either a steal or a quick foul. Batay will inbound it. Looking. Can't find anyone now. Inbounds it to Kennett. Kennett, top of the circle, right of the lane, all the way to the hole. Laid it up, good! Spencer with 8, 4.6, inbounds Love, foul. 3.8 left to go. Boy, do the Lions have a miracle in their hip pocket here. Love is going to go to the line, shooting 2. If he hits 1, there's still life. If he hits 2, it's pretty much all she wrote. He goes to the line, 1 for 1 tonight, 10 points. 3.8 seconds left. It's a 2-point Franklin lead. Line right, Love. Eyes it from the line. Couple of dribbles, puts it up, got it. Boy, he drained that like it was nothing. like it was the first day of practice. 75-72. This is the game winner for Franklin. Love spins it, couple of dribbles, shoots it, got them both. Love with 12, and that should just about do it. Bate across the half-court stripe, gets knocked down, no call. That's the ball game. Your final score here tonight, it is Franklin 76, the Mount 72. We'll be back to wrap things up here from the Harrington Center in Cincinnati when we come back after these timeouts.
Official Investigations and Security Services in Cincinnati is your official provider of investigative, surveillance, and process servicing, uniformed, armed, and unarmed security services, executive protection, and bodyguard services. Official Investigation and Security Services is not only licensed in the tri-state area, but also Georgia, Tennessee, Michigan, West Virginia, and Texas. Not only private investigation services, but also mobile notary public services and more. Call Official Investigation and Security Services in Cincinnati, 844-263-3424. Conquer the impossible at Barbarian Apparel. Specializing in team apparel, you'll stand out with Barbarian's custom sublimation, artwork, and screen printing. Each piece of team uniform is specifically designed with your preferences in mind, including graphics, color, logos, and fabric selections. Barbarian Apparel is committed to creating exceptional cutting-edge sportswear and providing excellent service. You'll also have full communication through the whole process, so you know exactly what's going on. Get the best and start your order at barbarianapparel.com or email any questions at barbariancustomers@gmail.com.
Changing lives is what great teachers do. And as I saw more students struggling to read, I looked to Mount St. Joseph University for help. The Mount is a national leader in reading science with highly effective research-based methods. Their faculty equipped me to teach students with a range of learning differences, and I was able to make an immediate impact in the classroom. The Mount's fully online reading science program helped me climb higher in my career, but more importantly, is improving the lives of my students. Begin your ascent at msj.edu/read.
Well, the Lions lose it here tonight by a final score of 76-72. The Lions now have dropped 4 in a row. They are 6-9 overall, 2-6 in the Heartland Conference. Franklin, on the other hand, they are now even on the year at 8-8, and they are 4-5 in Heartland Conference play, and they broke their 4-game losing streak. Franklin will be back in action on Saturday at 4 p.m. at Defiance. The Lions will be back in action on Saturday at Anderson at 3 o'clock. Your leading scorers here this evening, 18 points each to Cody Samples and Ty Wright before he fouled out of the ballgame, and 12 points to Matt Krause, and 12 points also to Jalen Love for the victorious Franklin Grizz. For the Lions here tonight, they had 3 players in double figures. Tanner Close led the way with 14, Brady Thomas with 12, and Jack Kolar had 11 in the ball game. Lions, as we said, will be back in action coming up Saturday at 3 o'clock. We'll be on the air with the pregame show at 2:30. Our thanks tonight go out to several people. Dr. Williams for granting us permission to broadcast Mount St. Joseph Athletics, Athletic Director Melanie Wagner, Sports Information Director Blake Watson, the coaching staff on both teams, the Sports Information Department of Franklin University, our producer Greg Mitchell, and tonight's sponsors, Barbarian Apparel, Wishbone Tavern, the Mount St. Joseph University, Iron Sharpens Iron, Dr. Libby Spees, LIT Wellness, Indeed and Indeed Flex, The Roar Store, and Official Investigators and Security Services. I'm Dave Mitchell, once again reminding you the final score here tonight. It was Franklin 76, the Mount 72. Until next time, have a good night, everybody.